What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Ordinary E. I'm just an ordinary guy trying to fix laptops at the moment and give them away to you guys. We have fixed 3 laptops so far. We had about 13. These are the last 2. So we had 4 of these same laptops, which are the Medion Akoya, however you pronounce that, and we managed to fix 2 of them. We've picked 2 winners and that ball is rolling. So we are left with these 2. This is where the challenge starts to become a bit harder for me. As you know, I don't know anything about fixing laptops. We've managed to do 3, but relatively easy kind of things by just putting components in and messing around with them. One of them was a total teardown, which I've never done before, so that was cool. And these ones are in the worst shape of the 4. We already know they don't have RAM, they don't have hard drives. This one has a totally destroyed CD drive. And that's just held in by a screw there that we know. And I feel like I've got to know these laptops now, so we will be able to tear these down. And I did put some notes on them. So this one does not turn on at all. This one does not turn on at all as well. We've already tested out. There's another piece of the hard drive come off there, so that's great. We already know these batteries are no good in these things. They are completely dead and finished. So whoever gets these will need to get new batteries, and I do have 2 of these dead batteries now, I believe. Batteries are no good, that's for starters, and I think the plan is, this one has a bad drive, so this one's drive isn't that much better. I think the plan is to get some RAM in here, put some hard drive and just see what they do. Let's start with that. I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to go and get the box in a minute that has all parts in it from all the other laptop. I have 2 pieces of RAM left from this box, and I think this is, I don't know what this is. I think this might be just a Wi-Fi, because it's got like one of those connections on it. It's got 2 of those connections on it. Yeah, I believe that's Wi-Fi. Now, I don't know if these RAM work, so we could use the RAM from the working laptops if this could be a problem, but let's try these first of all. Probably best to try the other ones first of all, then you know. But hey, let's live life on the edge. 512, 512. They're both exactly the same. Okay, RAM's installed. And now, let me go get the box and see if we can find another one of those caddies. And we still have 1 working hard drive left from the boot sale. Probably gonna have to buy more hard drives if we can get anything else going. But let's go and get, let's go and get the box. Hold on. Alright, so here's the box I now have compiled. That has all bits and pieces in there. I mean, there's a screen, proper cracked. Probably won't be able to use that screen if it's cracked like that, but don't think this screen is for that laptop. Loads of power supplies. Oh yeah, I need one of those. Laptop cooler. Okay, what is this? Some sort of Apple CDs, rechargeable battery. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's got RAM. Has it got RAM? Very old RAM. Oh, it's for the Apple. Okay. We'll keep hold of that because there is an Apple laptop that we need to start looking at once we finish with these ones. Cooler. Any of these recognizable to that laptop? Don't think so. Oh, here's a caddy. I don't think that's the right shape one. Any of these parts. CD tray. That looks similar to one of those. Let's get that out. That's another DVD drive thing. It's not similar. Oh, here are some DVD covers. Yep, need those. Might be the same. Ooh, that's close. Keyboard. Alright guys, no, there isn't another caddy holder for the hard drive. This did look similar. Yeah, very similar again, but it's missing the faceplate. And we did find a couple of faceplates here, so let me get the other laptop for reference. They're both the same, if you see, for reference. Yep, so one of these does go on there. Okay, I managed to put it on this one, but this isn't the one that came out of the drive, but this one is a bit busted up. So we might just try this one. See if it will accept it. No. Oh no, it's different. It is different, guys. It is different. So this one is screwed in there, and this one is screwed in there. So disk drive probably won't work, but I've got one here as well. So this metal piece is proper busted up. I wonder if I could just change this metal piece. Oh, this is missing everything. It's missing the button. Yeah, it's missing a bunch of stuff. So this disk drive ain't no good. I'd have to get a new disk drive for it if it does work. But and is this the one without the screen? Don't remember. Oh no, it has the screen. Okay, it's missing a button. I think I found that button. Is that this? And I also found a keyboard, but I don't know if it's the same. Oh yeah, it's the same. So we may have a replacement keyboard. Just proper bent up a bit, but okay. What do we do? What do we do? Is that the key that's missing? Anyway, we'll come back to that one. What does this one look like again? Alright, so this one has the end key, missing the key. It looks like this one's going to be a donor, if anything. This is proper. I bet you it's this one that works though. Anyway, let's see what happens. So we've got the RAM in there now. I have no caddy, so we're just going to have to place it in there like that and see what happens. Let's put some power to it. Right, power's hooked up. Let's see what happens when I press the button. Nothing. Dead. So yeah, nothing. But look at this. So this is my power connector. When I take it out of the laptop, the blue light comes on. And when I put it into the laptop, the blue light goes off. So that's weird behavior. There's no lights, so it's not as if the screen is not showing anything, just not powering on. Alright, let's try the other laptop. Or do you think it could be the RAM? Could be the RAM. So let's put, we know the hard drive works, so let's put a known working RAM in there. Okay, so I just swapped the good RAM into the bad PC, and I also just put the other RAM into the good PC, into the good laptop, so we can test to see if this has if it works or not. And we could probably use them on a different laptop if they do. So let's just test to see if these ones work. Yeah, so there's no problem with that RAM, it looks like, if it posts. The RAM that was in the bad laptop does work, so there's no problem with the RAM, so there was no point swapping it over. But we have done, so let's just check if that does anything. I doubt it, right? Check this out, guys. So it was taking a long time, and I was wondering why I wasn't able to do anything, and it was trying to load this. And I was thinking, is there a disc in here? And yeah, there is. I got a Diablo expansion set, and not in bad condition. So yeah, I've never played this before, but yeah, that was just in I didn't even notice when we was fixing the laptop. I didn't even know that was in there. So we have a Diablo expansion. Let me know in the comments if that's a good game. PC's running worse without obviously the RAM's only 512 megabytes, which is 2, so there's 1 gig in there now, whereas before it had 3. But yeah, it's running pretty slow. Anyway, let me shut it down and get on with what we was doing. Alright, so with the good RAM in here as well, still nothing. So we're getting nothing out of this machine. We'll have to tear it down, but let's check the other machine first. Alright guys, RAM's swapped over, hard drive swapped over. Let's see what this one does. Nothing. No power at all. Alright, it's time to tear them down. I'm going to put the good RAM back in the other one, button that up, and then we're just going to tear these down, see if we can see anything obvious. Okay, so they don't turn on, regardless of having RAM and hard drives in them, so we're just going to tear them down. To do that, slide this piece across. Oh, yep, I just dropped all the little screws and those little... oh man, okay. Anyway, where was I? You take this off and it should... oh yeah, we can get to the buttons now. Hold on a minute. So it could be the the press of the button. Let's try that. No, nothing. Try this one. Okay, I'm going to start tearing them down. I'm going to be picking up screws for days. So, you know the routine, guys. In the last video I've tore this down. You take that top bit off, you can then access the keyboard with 4 screws here. Careful of the ribbon. That gives you access to more here. You take off these little hinge parts and it will give you the screws to get the screen off. But yeah, what I want to do is get down to the motherboard and see if we can test for anything. So I was undoing all the screws and then I was coming over to this hinge and look what I've noticed. All of these connectors are undone. So I'm going to connect it and see what happens. I don't think that is the problem. Could be, I don't know. But I think some of it is the speakers and the screen obviously. But let's see what it does. Nah, nothing. Alright, okay guys, we made it all the way down to the motherboard, which is under here. There's a bunch of cat hair or some hair on stuff, so I'll clean that up. But the only thing I'm going to try now is see if there's any voltage coming to this part and check the battery. So that's another thing we can check, right, is the battery. So we'll see if that has power. Other than that, I ain't going to be able to do much. Everything else seems to be, there's nothing obvious or burnt out that I can see. Let's check the voltage here, because that was that's as far as I got before in learning how to read voltages and going power through the board, and then we'll check this battery as well. Okay, so I have my multimeter. Can't remember how this works. How do you turn it on? There you go. I have it on the same setting I had before, so put the black on neutral and then that on that. Let's put some power into it. Alright, we have power. Let's see what we do. Nothing. There's nothing coming through this board. Yeah, nothing guys. So last time I did that I managed to read some sort of voltage on one of these connectors here, but there seems to be nothing coming from the power to anywhere. Yeah, so the battery's reading about 3 volts or 2.8, which is the same as the batteries in the other one. So this board is dead. Let's take the power off. Can we get this out? It's got screws. Okay. It's very hot. Alright guys, I think I found the problem. So this is, I was just testing around here and there's no power in any of these, there's no power coming anywhere on this board. So it's clearly something to do with this connector. I flip it around like so. I lift up this black piece of plastic and can you see that? It's all burnt. It's all burnt around there. So whatever this thing is, it's gone, and then it's ruined the board as well. So I think unless I can get a new one of these, which I probably could if I look up this number, let's do that. So yeah, unless I can get a new one of these, I won't be able to fix this one. So I need a new one of these boards, guys, because yeah, that's completely, it's completely burnt. Can you see that? It's all melted, this plastic, all of this is burnt. Oh, you can scrape it off. Yeah, that's just exposing now. So the mask, the green mask is coming off. I don't know if that's a problem. Well, there's obviously a problem, but I don't know if that... Alright guys, I just found the same part and it's on AliExpress. However, when I go to AliExpress, it says this item is out of stock. So, don't know if I can use another one. I don't think there's another one, but yeah, so unless I can get this part, don't think I'm going to be able to fix it. So, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so here's the second one, and the first thing I went and straight away looked at was whether it was burnt or not. And yes, it's all burnt. So whatever's happening there is burning up. So I need two of these boards. So if anyone has an 8227D DD BD GDA 900200611212 P6 board, and I could probably replace this and it would work fine. Who knows? Without that, I can't really do much. That's these laptops done. So unfortunately, on this episode, we wasn't able to fix any laptops. What do you think about that, huh? He's not too happy. He says though, if we can get these boards, then we may be able to fix them. We may hold on to this, see if we can find these boards somehow. But at the moment, even AliExpress are out of stock. Plus the DVD drives are really battered. So that's going to be it for this episode. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to fix anything. Therefore, I can't give you anything. I wonder if we can power this board up. Is there a way of just powering the board without any of this, and then hook this up to a monitor and do something for that? That could be an option. Maybe someone wants to do that. I don't know. Next episode we are going to look at, so there's obviously another, I think 10 laptops left. So the next episode we'll be looking at a new laptop and see if we can fix that. Sorry guys, appreciate you, and see you on the next episode.